Hello boys, your boy Crunch here. Today we're gonna be looking at the best centre backs in the whole game. Because at the end of the day, we all need a centre back that can fulfill all our needs. And I'm sure you're using a weird centre back. Today, don't worry, I will guide you. So we cool. Don't forget to follow, because if we're gonna reach 100k by the end of the year. So if you don't follow now, you're gonna follow tomorrow anyway, my guy. So you may as well follow right now. And don't forget to leave a like. And I always like to ask, who do you use? Who is your current centre back in your team? Because normally I like to see what you guys say so that I can like give you an opinion. Currently my center back is Berrechiche and Kappa. Maybe you don't know who they are. They're like left backs and right backs, and I play them center back. So more than likely you see and you're gonna have like AIDS on your eyes, but it is what it is sometimes. Today, I don't want to touch on icons, I mean, I want to, but I don't want to. So a lot of them are not even in the game. And at the end of the day, right? Come on, you know that Paolo Maldini is the best center back in the game. Period. Easy. Like, it's not like I have to go down and tell you that 82 pace and 95 defending is the best in the game. But when we look at like players like Van Dijk, is he really worth paying 400k, 430k for a player like Van Dijk when you can later on, like, I'm like, putting the list out so you guys have an idea. But I like to touch on most of the cards that we go through so that you can have an idea. Oh, yo, Cringe, you didn't touch on this card. Well, touching on every card, bro. So, don't be weird. So I think most people would say like, yo, this Sergio Ramos is the best card, one of the best center backs in the game. The thing is, when I tried him, the thing that I like with him is he really needs extra pace. Like, when you don't have that like 90 pace, when you get someone on the counter attack, you get destroyed. I have him untradeable, and I honestly, like, you're gonna hate me and you're gonna cringe at this, but this is the guy that I'm currently using. And yes, okay, maybe some of you are not gonna like it, maybe some of you are not gonna roll with it, but this is the guy that I'm currently using as center back. I think when it's like on a counter attack, if I have 93 pace on center back, he's quite strong. He can jump. He's not the tallest, but he works. Today I'm not like gonna touch on that, but it's something to have in mind. If you have a pacier center back, it's easier for you to track back if you lose the ball. I lose the ball a lot in the midfield, so that's what I like to do. So like players like Van Dijk, 86 pace is good. In like the last part of the pitch, if you're not struggling with counter attacks, then don't you worry, it's okay. Just get a Van Dijk at the end of the pitch. You're gonna be okay in your side of the half, in your half, so don't worry. But if you struggle with counter attacks, do bear in mind, use players like Kappa or Chiche that have pace. But like this year, I'm sure you have faced this, man. Like, AI defending dude is so broken. Like, this guy, 75 pace, whatever, but then they are so big, like center backs are so big that it's so hard to like deal with really high rated center backs. So if you don't mind the pace, just get high rated center back like KOULIBALY, like my guy here, VIRGIL, or like I told you before, you can get RAMOS. Like, a lot of people I know, they love RAMOS. Again, yo, this LAPORTE is a card that I would touch on like a separate bit, because I think he deserves his own video. He's French, he's in Prem, he has over 80 pace. I think this, contrary to his 87, is a really, really usable card. I mean, do you want to pay? Wait, what? He was like 580k about nothing ago. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I saw wrong then. F. But well, a player like this, are you really going to pay 470? Like, I think that's a lot of money, because you could be getting Virgil at the end of the day for the same price, or I'll be showing you other alternative that you can, bear in mind. Because I don't just want you to come in and get the same thing that you can get on any video. I want to make it a bit different. I think for your money, I feel like a player like Varane is one of the best center backs you can get in the game, because first, his AI blocking is good, his pace is good, like he's gonna do everything you need, like as a whole. Like 300k for Varane, I feel like it's a really good deal. Me, will I be paying that? I mean, if I have less than 1 million, bro, for my whole team, I don't think I want to spend 300k on my defense. That's why I use like cheaper players, but like players like this KOSCIELNY. This is a player that I advise everyone and their moms to have. This Kyle Walker, like 500k, dude. 86 pace, 93 pace, 86 rated center back. You could even argue you can use his right back as a center back if you want to save coins. But you could easily use this guy with like an anchor on. He's gonna be as good as Van Dijk. Again, if you struggle with counter attacks, okay. Van Dijk's AI blocking is better, I know, but I don't want you struggling with counter attacks. So then you're gonna come to my stream and be like, "Oh, Crunch, I'm losing every game." You will stop losing if you use more pace on defense, okay. Now, this KOSCIELNY is one card that when I saw him, when he came out, I was like, this card is too expensive. But like, if you look at him again, like French alternative, like you saw how expensive Laporte is. I think this guy is a really good choice to a player like Laporte. He's easy to link. I don't think France is gonna have a better center back, like center back. 87 pace, great defending, good strength, and he can even pass the ball around, which is really important this FIFA when people are pressuring you like it's the last, their last day to be alive or something. They like every player is on top of you. You have to pass the ball around quick with your center backs. I think it's quite cool. If you get PK and Hummels, please don't follow me now. Well, actually follow me, but I mean they're too slow, man. They are not worth it. Like seriously, 58, 57 pace. Like players like Silva, again, not my type. I've played against Marquinhos, bro. This guy's really good. Like seriously, Marquinhos is absolutely. He was insane when I played against him. Again, is he a card I would use? Nah. If I were you and I was in the market, I have 200k to go for a player. So do you want to save for a Varane? You don't want to save coins 100k to get Varane? Okay, you know what? Go ahead. You have 200k. You are in Prem. I would tell you, go ahead and get Kyle Walker. He's 85 rated. Play him center back. You have with 100k. He's absolutely cracked. If you need a partnership with him, you can easily. These other players that I'm ignoring is because they have like 70 pace, or surely you may have used them, or you may have already heard about them. But like this Lenglet with 74 pace, I've heard he's sick. Bonucci is too slow. Otherwise too slow. I want to get. Where is my guy Jones, bro? Joe Gomez. There you go. This Joe Gomez, bro. Wow, baby. This guy for 100k is also another interesting card. A lot of people like him. A lot of people don't like him. So it's interesting. Like that's an interesting view. I would like to know what you guys think. But I think 92 base for the price is sick. Like you can get him and Gomez and Walker. Bro, your defense done. You don't have to waste. You don't have to spend any more money. What will I do? Well, more than likely, your boy Crunch will go ahead and I'll do what I have right now. So have I seen Diego Carlos? Where is Diego Carlos? Well, that's another interesting card. Like 77 pace. Like his AI blocking when I played against him. Baby, like he was such a hard card to pass through. Alaba is another one. I personally think he's better in the sentiment position. Same goes for where is him? Like Delaney is another one that I would like you to use as a sentiment. I think this is something OP that not a lot of people are considering, and it's his link. You can play him sentiment, and then you can play Zakaria as a center back. I know a lot of people are gonna argue, he cannot jump, but think about it. When people are crossing the ball, they're not crossing the ball for a header. They're crossing the ball for like leg length shots. So you're better off going for pace in that case, if you get me. Like if they were going for a header, cool, But like I think this year I thought jumping was gonna be really important, but as I play more and more and more, I realize that it's not like that. These Manolas for 2k, absolute bargain. How are you gonna link him? Good luck, mate. I don't know. I can make a video about that in another time. But yeah, I think the other ones are like whatever. Like some people get Upamecano. I think I can go through right backs that you can use as centre back, but I don't know. I don't know if you. Sometimes that annoys a few of you. So 220k, I don't think it's worth for him at all. I think you're crazy if you really pay 220 for him. Mainly because I think this Mukiele is perfect as a centre back. Insane card, and instead of Upamecano, you could just get Klosterman, man. Like you're saving your coins. You get Klosterman and Mukiele, green link, easy. You get a keeper. You get Neuer keeper. You're done, man. You don't need to get anything else. Like I don't feel like people should be buying Upamecano. Yes, I know he's French. He's from Bundesliga. He's the only French Bundesliga proper centre back with like over 80 pace and stuff. But for me, 220, bro. When you get Varane, nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's steep. If you have the coins, you're a millionaire, get him. But personally, I wouldn't go. Now, the other ones are quite cheap. I don't think you guys want to know what they are. But if you want to know, just do let me know in the comments. Like, Crunch, we want to know players that are below 10k. Because we're cheap as hell and we're like you. But like, for other options, for those of you that, may have below 10k or whatever, I think, again, looking for a profile of a player like Walker that can, like, cheaper in center back, I will go as far as to tell you, Wan-Bissaka. Again, another one. Low jumping, insane card. Semedo, I've used him. I've loved him to bits. He's like 40k, so it's not worth it. He's a great right back anyways. These Dumfries, bro. Like, when I saw this card, I knew he's going to reach like 20k. It's like 85 pace, good strength. The guy's broken. So, yeah, if you want me to go through more center backs or whatever, let me know. Personally, I do this all the time. Some people get annoyed, so I don't like to do it that much. So, yeah. Love you all. See you all.